Alright, if you're seeing this, either, presumably, unless you're just like looking at the new videos tab on YouTube, you are either in the Discord server or you're Mason. So, you already know what this is. This is Funny Junebug's, base, Terraria base. And I want to clarify that this is on a multiplayer world, and this part right here was built by the other player, Mason. And the first thing that he did was in the world was he dug a little hole just in the ground. He cut down some trees so that he could make a sign and write fart hole on it with no E. So that is important context for what I am about to show you. Hold on, wait. I just need to satiate my bloodlust. Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier. This is the world famous soul destroyer. I mean, like, I can't even like express in words how powerful this artifact that I'm currently standing inside of right now is. But thankfully, I don't have to, because Past Me wrote a description for it. So let's read it. Welcome to the Flesh Hurricane. This high-intensity ride will have you quaking in your skin. Watch as real zombies are destroyed in full 3D. Watch out, on the Flesh Hurricane, you're always in the splash zone. For just 20 annual payments of $299.99, you can get a VIP pass. Meet the Flesh Rippers. See how the hurricane works. Die, die, die. The possibilities are endless. Get one today, or else. So, backstory for that. There are events in this game called Blood Moons that have a 1 in 6 chance of happening every night. And I am in the hardest difficulty right now. I would be fucking torn to shreds. Look at, I didn't even have like half of these items when the first Blood Moon showed up, and I would still die immediately. So this is actually a portal to hell. Well, technically it's just a really deep hole that goes directly to hell. But I jumped into it, I blocked off the top, and I dug these 2 holes, which are, zombies won't spawn to demonstrate it because I am right next to all these NPCs. But if a zombie falls in, they can't jump out. Expert mode, which I'm in the one above that, master mode, does let them jump very high. It does not let them jump out of this. And there are certain enemies in the Blood Moon that fly, but because of how their mechanics work, they cannot fly out of these holes either unless something knocks them out. And they were very important to kill because they drop the items that the Blood Moon drops, which are incredibly important. And they also only take 1 damage from my main attack, who is this friendly little guy. The reason I'm moving my cursor over him is I'm petting him. So anyways, making it out of metal was incredibly difficult and also a later thing. These banners here are not just horrifying, they also dramatically increase the power of the Flesh Hurricane because they actually double damage dealt to enemies that the banner comes from, and they have contact damage from them. So this right here, utterly crucial. Now, here's the big question. What the fuck is this? What? Okay. When I designed this, it was to lure in the same guy who wrote this as the name of his base. And I needed to make it so that he would see it and he would think like, wow, this is really shitty. Like even by my standards, so that I could show him the other thing later. I was going to spell out something longer, but each of these statues takes like 2 straight minutes of just holding down left mouse click and mining to make one because they need 50 stone each. So I just spelled out come. And then while I was building it, a traveling merchant came selling this zebra skin. So I just put this above it, and I guess it's like a shrine to it. So this was originally just intended to be a room with these statues inside. It didn't have this campfire, it didn't have the banners, it was just this statue, and then I added the zebra skin. So let's see what the reviews are for this, rave reviews. I forgot that I fucking named it that. I like the waterfall of rotten flesh, which is coming from the flesh hurricane because the people who made it have no knowledge of sanitation. The refreshments were great. I wrote that originally to mean that he was just like holding out a cup underneath like the storm of blood and just like drinking from it, but I'm thinking that might have unfortunate implications considering what it's right next to. Anyways, that's from Mithrix, who is the namesake of this world, and it's a really long story. I'm just gonna move on to the next one. This is pretty cool, but not as cool as my force of 17 and ancients. 5. From Oryx the Mad God, and that is a reference to an MMO where see, it's working. Oryx the Mad God is the main villain, and you need to destroy all of his hero units to get to the last stage in a world. And like every couple minutes, he tells you how many of one type of hero unit are left. So it just like really quickly goes down when people are trying to close the world. And then the last one, at least people are thinking about this and not, forget I said anything. Stop recording! Homeowners Association. And I accidentally dashed into it because I forgot that I have this shield, which lets me dash around. But yeah, the joke is, you walk in here and there's a secret room. Now this is technically impossible at this stage of the game because you can't get actuators without freeing a certain NPC, but you can just take characters to other worlds in this game, so I just went and bought some from the copy we already saved. Zone Gift Shop. The name changes every time. Maybe that's why I forgot what it was called. Didn't already have your soul seared into ashes? Peruse our wares and die forever. Now with a lifetime guarantee. Oops, it ran out. Get Fugomile, dummy. Fucking idiot. God, I can't believe you fucking fell for getting Fugomired. That's a reference to a song that made the friend that I'm playing with actually like cry with laughter when he heard it. So originally when he showed up, I told him like, oh yeah, I got some stuff for you while you were gone, because I was playing for like 6 hours after you left. And then he opens it up, and it's just a water gun and a severed arm. And now there's just seeds in there because he took those. But they're evil seeds, don't worry. Worst possible thing you could find in a gift shop. So that's the first secret. Fuck. That's the first secret. Here's the second. Are you ready for that? You're not ready for this. You could never be ready for it. It's the bathroom. It's just a fucking hole in the ground, and like half of it is on fire. This isn't even functional. Like there's no plumbing going to it. It's just a chair, a really uncomfortable iron chair in a fucking desolate hole in the ground. Let's read the sign. Secret bathroom. VIP only. Don't tell anyone. We'll put you in the flesh hurricane and show you getting ripped apart and drowning in a slurry of your own organs to 4th graders. Admission only 75 cents. So that's it for the thing that I'm not saying the name of. Fun fact, if there's another person here and they leave one of these rooms ahead of you, you'd have to either let them open up the way back for you or mine your way out, or just use a recall potion or a mirror, because there's no way to open up the doors from the other side. Oh, this is Jerome, by the way. This star here, he was the first star that we ever captured. They just fall from the sky. You're probably going to see one at some point. And the friend Mason trapped him in this abyss of endless torment. See, there's one, and he probably came to rescue his friend. Or maybe he was trying to... You saw that trajectory, right? He was going straight for this. See, we're already getting customers lining up for it. Eh. Oh, so the original joke is that I said, like, okay, I have 3 things that I built. There's this lawn flamingo, and I just walk over to this, and I like describe them. But you remember how it said the homeowners association and how it was distracting people from something? This is that something. Please ignore the chain by the homeowners association. Sure, buddy. Another ominous floating sign. No, please! The rent will go down so low if the cops know this is here. From the Homeowners Association. Bang. 1 second, hold on. We're begging you. From the Homeowners Association. P.S. If you do enter the demonic edifice, please at least ring the doorbell right above the sign. P.P.S. Yeah, P.P. Oh my fucking god. What is wrong with me? P.S. Gaze into the iris and behold divinity, please. So you open it up by ringing the doorbell. You can probably see where this is going. So you stand on this. It took me a while to figure this out, that you could put platforms here. And you can't actually get into the demonic edifice without grappling to it, but we both have grappling hooks at this point, so whatever. And as you can see, there's a chest in here. You know, I knew that this would happen. I knew that that would happen too. I did that so many times while I was building it. That's the name of my character, Shut Off Your Brain. I don't actually know how to, like, splice recordings and, like, edit them. I'm just gonna put the raw thing into the YouTube video. So yeah, that's not getting edited out. Oh my god. I am recording, right? Oh, thank god. I thought that I might not have been for, like, a split second. So... There isn't... That's... Why did I not just do this before? I can grab it through the wall. There's something wrong with me. The point is, you try to open it, and it lights up, and it says in bright red text, "Begone, shitlord, or face my cosmic wrath." And originally in here, there was, like, the actual stuff that I got for him. It was like, he's a melee class, so it was like a pretty good sword for this point in the game, and some mobility stuff, like boots that let you run fast and a double jump. Oh, and there was a money trough in there. That is incredible. That is incredibly important in this difficulty. That's too loud. And it basically lets you deposit your money wherever you go. It's like it lets you carry around, like, a chest with you. Oh, by the way, do you like my son, Jerome? Wait, was that star named Jerome? This is Jerome now. Stop it. I got him from a boss, the Slime King. He has a 1 in 4 chance of dropping, and he's just the cutest little guy. I love him so much. Anyways, so this is the last thing that I built, and it unfortunately is not another demonic edifice, but it is a little house. It's in the middle of the desert, and it is intended as both a house and a site for blood rituals. By which I mean there is a type of enemy that spawns during the blood moons, but only if you fish it up like that with a 1 in 6 chance from a sufficiently large pool of water. And I want to say that they only spawn above ground. So I just usually build them here in the oasis because an oasis biome like this is guaranteed to spawn in every world, and not only does that mean that there's a really flat space to fight them in, which is important because they're horrible, but these scorpions show up constantly near housing, and they are actually fairly decent bait. So, yeah. This sign is just like calm fishing spot. Do you hear me? Calm. No motherfucking blood rituals. And then I was listening to like the Sonic Adventure 2 fan dub while I was building this. I'm just gonna draw myself at this point, honestly. And I just like wrote down a transcript of what I was hearing until I ran out of space in the sign. So, oh god, yeah, see, look at all those scorpions. It's only been like 20 seconds. But, this little shit. This guy is just like a mass murderer, which is why I thought it was cute that there's a little bunny up here. This house isn't actually finished. This is my wife. That's how we show our affection. We throw boomerangs at each other. And this guy, fucking hate him. Except for the fact that I don't, and I love him. He has fishing quests, which are very tedious most of the time. But in this world, I am actually going to do them, because A, they give really good stuff, and B, there's an achievement for doing 200 of them, and I want that fucking achievement. So, yeah, there isn't really anything else to say. I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh god, I'm drowning. Help, I'm being attacked by definitely real scorpions.